1 Samuel, chapter 1. And there is a certain man of Ramathaim-Zophim, of the hill country of Ephraim, and his name is Elkanah, son of Jeroham, son of Elihu, son of Tohu, son of Zuph, an Ephraimite. And he has 2 wives. The name of the first is Hannah, and the name of the second Peninnah. And Peninnah has children, and Hannah has no children. And that man has gone up out of his city from time to bow himself and to sacrifice before YHWH of Hosts in Shiloh. And there are 2 sons of Eli, Hophni and Phinehas, priests of YHWH. And the day comes, and Elkanah sacrifices, and he has given portions to his wife Peninnah, and to all her sons and her daughters. And he gives a certain portion to Hannah, double, for he has loved Hannah, and YHWH has shut her womb. And her rival has also provoked her greatly, so as to make her tremble, for YHWH has shut up her womb. And so is done year by year, from the time of her going up into the house of YHWH, so she provokes her, and she weeps and does not eat. And her husband Elkanah says to her, Hannah, why do you weep, and why do you not eat? And why is your heart afflicted? Am I not better to you than 10 sons? And Hannah rises after eating in Shiloh and after drinking, and Eli the priest is sitting on the throne by the doorpost of the temple of YHWH. And she is bitter in soul, and prays to YHWH, and weeps greatly, and vows a vow, and says, YHWH of Hosts, if you certainly look on the affliction of your handmaid, and have remembered me, and do not forget your handmaid, and have given to your handmaid seed of men, then I have given him to YHWH all the days of his life, and a razor does not go up on his head. And it has been, when she multiplied praying before YHWH, that Eli is watching her mouth. And Hannah, she is speaking over her heart, only her lips are moving, and her voice is not heard. And Eli reckons her to be drunken. And Eli says to her, Until when are you drunken? Turn aside your wine from you. And Hannah answers and says, No, my lord, I am a woman sharply pained in spirit, and I have not drunk wine and strong drink, and I pour out my soul before YHWH. Do not put your handmaid before a daughter of worthlessness, for from the abundance of my meditation and of my provocation I have spoken until now. And Eli answers and says, Go in peace, and the God of Israel gives your petition which you have asked of him. And she says, Let your handmaid find grace in your eyes. And the woman goes on her way and eats, and her face has not been downcast for herself any more. And they rise early in the morning, and bow themselves before YHWH, and turn back, and come to their house in Ramah. And Elkanah knows his wife Hannah, and YHWH remembers her. And it comes to pass at the revolution of the days that Hannah conceives, and bears a son, and calls his name Samuel. For I have asked for him from YHWH. And the man Elkanah goes up, and all his house, to sacrifice to YHWH the sacrifice of the days, and his vow. And Hannah has not gone up, for she said to her husband, Until the youth is weaned, then I have brought him in. And he has appeared before the face of YHWH, and dwelt there for all time. And her husband Elkanah says to her, Do that which is good in your eyes. Abide until your weaning him. Only let YHWH establish his word. And the woman abides and suckles her son until she has weaned him. And she causes him to go up with her when she has weaned him, with 3 bullocks, and 1 ephah of flour, and a bottle of wine. And she brings him into the house of YHWH at Shiloh, and the youth is but a youth. And they slaughter the bullock, and bring in the youth to Eli. And she says, O my lord, your soul lives. My lord, I am the woman who stood with you in this place to pray to YHWH. I prayed for this youth, and YHWH gives to me my petition which I asked of him. And I also have called him to YHWH all the days that he has lived. He is called to YHWH. And he bows himself there before Yahweh.